Okay, I'm going to try this again. Last one didn't go so well. I had to throw it away. Okay, so the 10 words you already know in Russian. The first one is the category name, ИСТОРИЯ. ИСТОРИЯ, history, okay? And I'll say the words real fast, and then we'll come back to them. Folklore, folklore. ИСТОРИК, historian. ОККУПАЦИЯ, occupation. ХРОНОЛОГИЯ, chronology. Eon, eon. Era, era. ПЕРИОД, period. ЭПОХА, epoch. ЭЛЕКТРОГЕНЕРАЦИЯ, ELEKTROGENERACIA, electrical generation. CIVILIZACIA, civilization. Okay, some of those words don't sound like they go. I'll explain it to you a little bit. Okay, so the first one, folklore. So usually this is kind of the custom stories, and the could be the legends, the myths, the proverbs that get handed down from generation to generation. When I looked it up, it also said, even the clothing, the buildings. And I don't think of that as folklore. To me, folklore always reminds me of a story. So maybe the story could be told in the clothing, told in the building, but it doesn't seem to be like that would be the actual item there. Anyway, that's just my own thoughts on it. Historic, so it sounds like the word historic, but it's a noun, historian. Historian, the person is a historian, so it's not an adjective. Okay. Оккупация, occupation. This is not job. This is like a military control of an area. So it's in this category here. I guess this would be part of history, right? It happens all the time. So оккупация, it's the war word, which we have the same word, occupation. But it's just we also have for job, and it's not the same. Okay? Chronologia, chronology. So I chose several of these words here, found some new words that are the same in Russian and English. So I'll see if I can go through them. Eon, era, era. So eon is supposed to be the longest period of time. I don't know, eon. Era, and this could be also very long and talk about certain life forms and stuff. But we use that word kind of loosely in English, and so it can represent, it's the end of an era. We can represent a very small period of time, like 20, 30 years or something like that. Period. So this is a subdivision of an era, so these are the same. But like I said, I think in general terms, we don't use them that much, okay? Epocha, epoch, okay? And subdivision of a period, but it can last several million years. I don't think I even knew that. So I'm thinking about doing a play next year about time travel. And we're going to go, I think we're going to have 3 continuing stories, and 2 will go into the past, and 1 will go into the future. And so that's part of my interest right now in history, because I like to have my plays be as accurate as possible. It's more fun with the kids if you can tell them, yeah, this is a real event, So I've thought about having one of the time travelers show up on the Titanic. That would be kind of a fun thing to do, right? Yeah, and then 1 go into the future where the Sahara is now a paradise, beautiful, lush jungle. And I thought that could be fun too. Sahara-Zad. Yeah, that could be a lot of fun. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Let's see, what words am I on? Oh, I said ELEKTROGENERACIA. So I wanted to say generation, but generation, generacia, it is not the same in Russian. It sounds the same, generation, generacia, but actually it's just for electrical generation. So it's not a power generation, not like people, our time, our generation, okay? And let's see, yeah, I wanted to say, I like this idea of naming the generations, although I kind of think that they're smaller groups. I think, it seems like to me you get kind of a new group of people every 4 years, kind of, like stamped out of high school kind of days. But I was wanting to call, I was called baby boomers because I was born post-war, but I was born way past the war. So to me, it doesn't quite fit. But I was thinking my parents, they were born in 1930. And that's the same year Neil Armstrong was born. In fact, most of the astronauts were born right there in 1930. And so I'd like to call their generation moonwalkers. Yeah, they weren't part of the World War II generation because they were only 15 when the war ended. But they were the moonwalkers, the ones that went to the moon. Their generation did. Okay, and then the last word, civilizacja. Civilizacja. I don't think I said that one. It was down on my page a bit. Civilization. And that's a nice place to end this video. Civilization. All right.